Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're out here overnight camping in the National Forest, and it's going to be cold today, but it's going to be a great adventure. Let's get right to it. Let's talk about 5 tips and tricks to motorcycle camping, and let's dive in. The first tip and trick is going to be just be prepared. Spend plenty of time planning where you're going, what is the weather going to be like, so what do you need to bring for weather. Where are you going to go to the bathroom at? It sounds like the easiest question. Are you going to need to dig a cat hole, which can be a pain in the butt? Pun intended. Are you bringing something to scoop that cat hole, or do you have a bathroom near you? Is there going to be water where you're at? Do you need to bring a backcountry water filter to provide water? And where are you getting your food? Are you carrying on the motorcycle all day? I did to this. I'm primitive camping today, so my food bag has been full and with me the entire day as I rode out here. Or are you going to stop for groceries at a town or gas station, verify the hours of operation of that grocery store? Just make sure that you got your stuff together. I'm hearing a lot of animals over here. I'm pretty sure it's just squirrels. Yep, now I see the 2 squirrels. So just always be prepared. Know your routes, know your stops, dive outs, where you're getting food, where you're getting water, and where you're going to the bathroom, which is never to be overlooked. My number 2 tip and trick. Let's try that again. Number 2 tips and tricks for motorcycle solo camping is set up your camp during the daylight. Goes to part 1, plan ahead, know what you're doing. Guys, get to camp during daylight. Set up your camp during the day. It takes so much stress off you. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I've got multiple videos where I'm setting up camp after hours. It's already dark, I've gotten there late, and this is why I bring it up. Number 1, I'm an experienced camper. But it's a pain in the butt. It's never enjoyable, guys. I'm always mad at myself when I do it because then I'm hurrying. I never find a flat spot to set up the tents because no matter what, everything looks flat at night. Wait till you lay down. Generally, it's not flat. The last time out, I had to set up at nights. I was underneath. I walked the area, didn't feel anything, but there was walnuts underneath my tent. It was horrible. So get there early enough, set up your camp at night. What it allows you to do is just breathe a little bit, relax, setting up your tents, blowing up your airbag, getting everything set up, all the way down to eating during the day. You might be starting to get into sunsets to get your fire going. It's a much more enjoyable situation if you can get there on time, set up camp during at least twilight and sunset, easy for me to say, and just take the stress off yourself. Less anxiety, less hurry, less mistakes, and makes a much more enjoyable night. It's something that will definitely bring you a lot more enjoyability of camping and a lot less frustration, and if you're me, a lot less swear words. So there you go. Number 3, tips and tricks to solo camping. You like how I say that differently every time? It's, I'm not really sure what. It's hard to say. Number 3, tips and tricks to solo camping is let someone know where you're going. Somebody back home who cares about you, friend, family, loved one, whatever that situation might be, let somebody know where you're going. So many things go awry when you're in the backcountry. Anything can happen. Just give somebody your itinerary. Yes, I know itineraries can change on the fly, especially if you're primitive camping like I am tonight. Speaking of which, it's getting a little chilly with that sundown. Soon to be in the teens, so layering. And if you did number 1 right, if you did planning correctly, it means you're going to easily be able to transfer that itinerary, letting somebody know that are possible routes, how you can check in. Just let somebody know where you're going, what your overall plan is, and when you might be able to check in. It takes a lot of stress off of you. When you're out there, you feel less isolation. If something goes wrong, you know somebody's at home thinking about you, worrying about you, and knows the situation. Also takes a lot of pressure off those back at home. They know the whens, the whys, the wheres. It's just a better situation for everybody, and I promise it will help you relax when you're out there camping. speaking of being relaxed while you're out there camping, brings me to number 4. Be aware of the wildlife in your area, no matter where you are. Obviously, if you're in Idaho or Montana in the backcountry, which I'm hoping to do the BDR out there, backcountry discovery route soon, you're going to have grizzlies, you might have mountain lion, all the way down. It trickles down though. I've simply been in the foothills in South Carolina mountains, which I was unaware of. There in the section I was in is a large amount of raccoons, and they can wreak havoc. Now, always leave no trace, always hang your food correctly, and just do your research. What wildlife is around you? How do you interact with them correctly? I've run into multiple bears multiple times, not motorcycle camping, but backpacking. I have seen a little bit of everything out there, just know how to interact with these animals, know how the best way to be safe around them, how to, when I'm tent camping here on a motorcycle, how to hang your food, so many different things. Just in the planning part, look over what is the wildlife in your area, be prepared, and it also helps you leave no trace. LNT. If you're not familiar with leave no trace, I say it every video. It's very important. We're all out here because we love it. I'm not out here just to freeze overnight, just for the heck of it. I love being out here. It is calming. It is relaxing. I love motorcycle camping. Leave no trace practices, which you can read about and follow, help keep these areas clean, help keep them for the next generation more enjoyable. And if you're out here and you see other micro trash, it's kind of hard on a motorcycle, but try to pick up anything you see that you can and bring it to a trash can. That brings us to my number 5 tip and tricks. Said it right. From solo motorcycle camping, but this is just camping overall. Leave no trace, guys. LNT, investigate it, read it, live it. It is a big part. Nothing is more frustrating, and it happens all of the time, unfortunately, is when I'm in the backcountry, I find trash on the side of the road. And these are forest mountain roads or single track motorcycle roads at campsites. This one was very clean, thank goodness. But it's just frustrating and painful, and we all love being in the wilderness. Sometimes it just might something fall out of a pocket. I'm sure I'm guilty of that as well. Something fell out of a pocket. But if you see micro trash, try to pick it up and put it in your trash bag. Try to carry it with you. I know there's a limited amount of space on a motorcycle, but there's a trash can somewhere ahead of you. On fire, make sure that you're following fire rules in the area. Always build a fire in a designated area. A fire pit, a clearing. If there isn't one, create a fire pit. If you need to now, you should always be using, or as many times as possible, primitive campsites that are already set up. Somebody has stayed there, somebody has built a fire pit, but if not, put a fire pit in place and use that. Drown out your camp fire, make sure it's out all of the way. Leave no trace, leave only footsteps. Make sure that the campsite is as good, if not better, as you found it when you leave. Guys, I cannot preach this enough, and all of you should be preaching this to other people. Leave no trace, respect the wilderness, leave it better for the next generation. That is my 5 tips and tricks for Moto solo camping. I'm really having a trouble with that. I think I need a evening coffee. I'll leave you kind of a bonus trip there, and it's just be prepared. If you're coming out, test your gear at home. It's okay. I've done it. I've been that weird, creepy neighbor that's setting up a tent in his backyard and going out there in the rain and sleeping in it, staying in it, whatever it is. Test your gear. Pop all of your gear once it's tested on the motorcycle days before you're going on your trip. Ride it around for an hour or two, kind of feel what it looks like with all of your gear on it. The difference in weights, are there any cables, anything getting loose, everything staying tight. That's the overall bonus tip. Test your gear out, but just get out there and have fun. I say all of the time, the main thing is live your adventure, guys, whatever that is. So get out, feel comfortable, go motorcycle camping, get off roads, get in the backcountry and have fun, whatever your adventure is, guys, because it is absolutely amazing. I am so happy. I have a big history in backpacking and overlanding a little bit in my van. The backcountry speaks to me, and it's my happy place. Once I got into adventure motorcycle and camping, it has been absolutely amazing. So just be safe, be thoughtful, follow these tips and tricks. Guys, if you got anything out of this video, I would greatly appreciate if you could hit the like button. Leave a comment below. I'm sure there's many tips, many tricks, something I haven't thought of, something that helped you out. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. A lot of things for new riders out there, more advanced riders, and a lot of adventures. We're getting ready to go out west with the bike and see a little desert, which is going to be a little different. So if you do subscribe, leave a comment below saying, hey, new subscriber, I'd love to say hello. Don't forget to hit the bell, you know, bing, so you get notified whenever I do something crazy or stupid on a new video. And have fun, guys. You have a great night. I'm going to get set. I need to get dinner going out here. It is definitely getting cold, so I'm going to put on another layer. Always be prepared. And have a great night. We will see you on the next adventure.